In today's equity index futures markets, let's take a look at the S&P 500 futures as they're holding on to a gain today. S&P 500 futures trading higher 2 of the last 3 sessions, and today we're looking at the futures market up about 2% as we move towards the close, right around the 5,400 level, which is just off the intraday highs, as the markets are finding some higher price action here for a second day out of the last 3. Driving factors today, some potential optimism, I believe, as far as the trade negotiations moving forward. It does appear there is some movement there, and I think that was what the market keyed on today. Couple that with some Fedspeak, basically indicating that they feel they'll step in if they need to. There's some reassurance, at least, from the Fed today, from a couple Fed officials, that although they don't feel there's any need at this point, that they do stand ready in case there is a need for them to step in. So overall, it appears that some of those real concerns earlier in the week, at least short term, have moved out of the market enough to find some stability here for the second day in the last 3. Now, looking at the general trends, S&P 500 futures are coming off of the lowest levels intra-week that we have experienced in over a year before finding these higher levels here to close out the week. And when you look at the major equity index futures markets, the Russell, the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ, they're all higher on the week now. We actually are higher from where we closed last Friday. So short term, some higher price levels week over week and some stability here as we close out the week with all the major equity index futures markets trading higher today and the S&P 500 futures trading up about 2% in today's session.